Good afternoon, Year 3. I hope you're all okay. So it's time for our PE Wonder lesson now. So if you remember back to last week, we looked at the Olympic Games because we know the ancient Greeks invented the Olympic Games thousands and thousands of years ago. And last week we looked at different running techniques. So we were looking at sprinting, and we were looking at long distance, and we were looking at relay. Okay, so we're going to move on to something a bit different today. We're going to look at the throwing events. Now, there are 3 throwing events that we're going to look at. So our what for today's lesson is to perform a range of throwing techniques, how new learning is practiced, and why, so you guys are going to create your own throwing events at home. So the first throwing event the ancient Greeks did is called the javelin. Now, it's usually a long, sharp metal one, but I've got a foam one here at school. And the javelin, the aim of it is to throw the javelin as far as possible. So you hold it like this. Harrison's going to show you in a minute. And you go 1 foot in front of the other, and you throw the javelin as far as you can. So our first throwing event is the javelin. Our second throwing event is called the shot put. Now, the shot put is, imagine I've got a big, heavy stone in my hand, a stone ball in my hand, and you need to put it in the ball of your hand like this, and you wedge it right into the corner of your neck. And again, the aim is to throw this ball as far as you can, but the technique is you can't move out of the circle you're standing in, and you have to launch. So use your arm to aim, and you're going to throw it from your neck as far as possible. Okay, so we have the shot put, we have the javelin, which is our long, sharp one, and we also have the discus. Now, this is a bit big, but the discus is like a circular stone that the Greeks would have used. Nowadays, it's probably made of some sort of lighter metal. Okay, and the aim of this one, again, throw it as far as you can. It's not a frisbee. We don't throw it like this. The way that we do the discus is you place the circular object in the palm of your hand with your fingertips just over the edge. Okay, now this one is a spinning motion. So you have it like this, and you go 1, 2, and then you spin, and you let go, and it goes flying out of your hand like that. Okay, so your task today, and Harrison's going to show you in a minute, I would like you to have a go at creating some of your own throwing events from the Olympics. So for the shot put, you could use a ball or a tennis ball, okay? Or you could make a ball of socks or something in your garden. Try and have a competition against people at home who can throw that shot put the furthest, really focusing on that technique. For the javelin, you're going to have to create something at home. Now, I don't want you throwing anything sharp, obviously. So if you've got anything long and thin that you can throw that's this sort of shape, create your javelin. And then finally, for a discus, you need maybe like a plastic lid or something like I've got here, and then you spin and throw like that. Okay, right, stop. Okay, so here we have our first volunteer who's going to show us the correct technique for his javelin throw. So Harrison is going to do the technique, and he's going to throw the javelin as far as he can. Best of luck, mate. Off you go. Well done. Okay, now he's going to have a go at the discus throw. So he's going to pick up his discus. He's going to place it in the palm of his hand with his fingertips over the edge, turn his hand over, and I'm going to move out the way. He's going to do a couple of spins, and he's going to throw his discus as far as he can. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, nearly took a window out at school. Mr. Martin will have to pay for that. Well done, Harrison. Great technique. And finally, this is the one he's just practiced. He's going to have a go at his shot put. So he's going to get his shot put, his heavy ball. He's going to wedge it into his neck. And he's going to get nice and low on his back foot. And he's aiming where he wants to go. And he's going to count down from 3 and throw the shot put as far as he can. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was a bit of a throw there. Let's try and aim for from the neck next time. Well done, Harrison. Give us a thumbs up. Good lad, well done.